So, good morning, children. Now we will uh, do the grammar exercises of the lesson 1, the banyan tree. Open page number 4. Okay, children, open page number 4 in your term 2 textbook. Using grammar, read this sentence. It opened its eyes wide. The highlighted word is an action word or verb. So, here, children, as we have already learned in the previous term about the verbs. So, here the highlighted word. So, opened is the highlighted word in this sentence. So now it is an action word or a verb. It is an action word or a verb. Note how ed has been added to the verb. See here, open is the verb and ed is added to this verb and is now it is written as opened. See, as has been added to the verb open. So, ed is added to the verb open. This tells us that this action took place some time ago and not now. Means some time ago means in past. Okay, children? Like yesterday, day before yesterday, or few weeks back, few months back, few years back. When anything happens like in the past. Okay, children? In the past, then we write it as we will add ed. Okay, children? When the action is taken in the past. Okay, children? Now here we will see some examples. The child loved ice cream. Okay, Meena lived in Mumbai. So here d is added. Okay, children? Here ed is added to the verb and here love is the verb and d is added. Okay, children? Here live is the verb and d is added. In these sentences, d is added to the verbs love and live. So, d is added to love and live to show that these actions happened sometime before now. Okay, like sometime before now it happened. Okay, children, means in the past. We say that these verbs are in simple past tense. So, okay, children, so simple past tense means when any action take place in the past. Past means what? Like yesterday, day before yesterday, or few days back, or few months back, or few years back. Okay, children? Now we will complete the exercises. He dashed the violin when he was child. So when he was child, what did he do? Yes, he played the. So we have to add ed to the verb. So here they gave the verb as play. So what are we going to write? Played. Played, because it happened in the past. Because he when he was child, he played violin. So it is in the past. So we have to write in simple past tense. Okay, children? We dash our game an hour ago. So an hour ago they are saying that they finished their game. So here the verb is given as finish. Yes, we have to write finished because the action is already completed. So we have to write finished, finished. Okay, children? My uncle dash in Delhi for 6 years. Okay, so my uncle lived. So because it is in the past, we have to add d to the verb. Okay, children, lived. 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 They dash the shop early today. So, the action has already taken place. Means they already closed the shop. So, here the verb is close. So, we have to add D. They closed. CLOSED. Closed the shop early today. Tara dash beautifully at the concert. So at the concert, what did Tara do? The Tara danced. So the verb is dance. So we have to write add D. DANCED. Danced beautifully at the concert. Okay, children? Tara danced beautifully at the concert. So, these are few examples of simple past. Okay, children? Now, read these sentences. Note the highlighted verbs. They are in the simple past tense. So, they are in the simple past tense. See, these highlighted words are in simple past tense. See the verbs in the present tense in the brackets. So, the verbs in the brackets are present tense. Okay, children? It saw the wonderful world around. So, here saw is the past tense word. Means see is in present tense. So, for see, the past tense word is saw. SAW, saw. CSEE, see is the present tense word. SAW, saw is the past tense word. Okay, children? Gradually, the plant grew into a big tree. So, the verb is grow. GROW, grow. The verb is grow. GROW. And what is the past tense for grow? Grew. GREW, grew. GREW, grew. Okay, children? It gave fruits. So, what is the present tense here? Give. GIVE, give. GIVE, give. So, what is the past tense for this? Gave. GAVE, gave. GAVE, gave. Okay, children? For see, saw. Grow, grew. Give, gave. So, note some verbs change completely in the past tense. So for some words in past tense, the words will completely change. Like see for example, go. Go is a present tense word. Went means it already happened in the past. WENT, went. So here this is past tense and go is present tense. Now we will do this exercise. Circle the right options to complete these sentences. Karan dashed to the supermarket last week. So Karan already went in the past. So what we have to circle? Went. We have to circle went because went is the past tense. We dash a monkey in the playground yesterday. So this action has already happened yesterday. So we have to write past tense. So saw. We saw a monkey in the playground yesterday. Uday dash in the assembly this morning. So already the action is completed. Already Uday completed the action. So we have to say Uday sang in the assembly this morning. Maria and Rahila dash last year. So the action already happened last year. So what we have to write? Met. So Maria and Rahila met last year. Charu dash a big mango last night. Charu ate a big mango last night. Okay, children, because already the thing is completed in the past, so we have to circle all the past tense. Okay, children, past tense words. Now using words, look at the word from the story, sunshine. It is made of two words, sun and shine. So from the story sun, we have this word sunshine. So sunshine is made from two words, sun and shine. Sun and shine. So sunshine equals to sun plus shine. So sunshine is made from sun plus shine. Such a word is called compound word. Okay, children, when two words make into one word, then it is called as sunshine. Okay, children, when two words are made into one word is called sunshine. Such a word is called compound word. So such words are called compound words. Some more examples of compound words include butterfly, grasshopper. Okay, children. So some more examples for these compound words are butterfly and grasshopper. Okay. Now, join a word in column A with another in column B to make a compound word. Okay, children. So we have to join the words. Okay. Sunflower. They have already done this for us. Sunflower. Okay, children. Beehive. See here, beehive. So beehive. Football. See here, football. Football. Doorbell. See, this is the doorbell. Doorbell. Okay, children, what is this? Notebook. Notebook. And what is this? Earring. Earring. Okay, children, sunflower, beehive, football, doorbell, notebook, earring. So here these are separate words. These are separate words. When they are joined together, they are known as a compound word. Okay, children? When they are joined together, they are known as compound word. Okay? Now turn your page. Now writing. These pictures show the steps in a flower grows. The picture are not in the right order. Look at the pictures and read the sentences. Put them in the right order. Then write a short paragraph describing the journey of a seed to a flower. So now first we will write the sequence. Okay, children, they are asking see, there are 6 pictures here, but they are not in order. Okay, children, they are not in order. So now we have to arrange them in order. Okay, first they have already given for us. See this, prepare the soil. Okay, children, prepare the soil. After preparing, what we have to do? Yes, see, we have to plant the seeds. So this will be number 2. Plant the seeds. Then give them water and sunlight. After planting seeds, what we will do? We have to give them some water and some sunlight. Okay, children. Now, after giving them sunlight, when the seed grows, a sprout appears. So, a sprout appears when the seed will grow. Now, after this, a bud grows. Yes, children, after seed, after sprouting, what will it happen? Yes, the bud will grow. Next, the bud grows into a flower, and this bud will grow into a flower. Okay, children, finally see this. It is turned into a beautiful flower. Okay, children. So, this is the sequence of planting a tree. Okay, children. Now, punctuation. Okay, read this sentence from the story. So, see, we have this sentence. How wonderful. See, this mark is known as exclamation mark. Okay, children. In this sentence, Riya expresses her joy. So, what does Riya expresses her joy? Note how this sentence ends with an exclamation mark. So, when we find any time this kind of exclamation mark, then it shows that we are expressing our joy or feeling. Okay, children? This shows that Riya feels very strongly about this. So, by seeing this, Riya is expressing her joy. Now let us look at some examples. Look, there's a kangaroo. So here two places they gave the exclamation mark. See, look, there's a kangaroo. Okay, children. So here they are expressing their feeling with exclamation mark. What a beautiful picture. See, here also they have given the exclamation mark. So they are expressing their feeling. Put an exclamation mark at end of each sentence. So now we have to keep an exclamation mark at the end of each sentence. What a lovely bird. So we are expressing our joy. So keep the exclamation, children. What a great speech. So here also we are expressing our feeling. How tall is she? Here also exclamation mark. What a huge elephant. So here also an exclamation mark. So here we are expressing our feeling. When anytime we express our feeling, we have to keep the exclamation mark. Okay, children? When we express our feeling, we have to keep the exclamation mark. Okay, children? Hope you understood the exercises and complete the exercises. Okay, children? Thank you.